We're on.
All right, good evening, everyone. I would like to introduce a new member of the Air Force management staff. Would you like to come up?
Come on down. Okay, hi. Exactly. I'm still waiting on the phrase there. Thank you. Yeah, no, I haven't. Hi, everyone. I asked if it was all right if I just took literally like less than a minute of your time. Over the next week, I'll probably introduce myself to you 2-3 times to the same person. I'm sorry. I'm getting old, so that's kind of part of it. And then plus, I've been traveling since like last Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. Not really getting any good sleep, and right now I can barely see because I feel like I've got dirt packed into my eyeballs. I'm told that eventually that'll go away. Yeah. Thank you very much. This is my first trip to Afghanistan, but it's not my first deployment. I am here replacing Sergeant Francis. Unfortunately, also Sergeant Randolph, because his replacement is not going to be here for about another week and a half. And it's just me. First name's Caroline. I love talking to people. I hate sitting behind my desk and stuff like that. So if I come up to you and just start talking and you're busy, just say, you know what, some of us have work to do. And I'll be like, oh, okay, and I'll leave you alone, okay? I promise that. But honestly, what I'm just simply here to say is, I wear this uniform, but I'm a people person. I'm touchy-feely, so I do like to come out and talk to people. And just because my uniform looks different than yours doesn't mean that I can't help you or anything like that. So please feel free. If there's anything that I can do, I'll make phone calls or whatever it is to try and make things better, because I know this isn't the best of situations, but we can always make it better just between all of us. And if you do have any problems with the military folks, please let me know. If it's a problem with me, I'm very sorry. But you can always go to him and let him know. It won't hurt my feelings, because I guess I won't know until later. But honestly, that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to take up any of your time. Thank you so very much for welcoming me here. And for those of you that I haven't met yet, I look forward to doing so. And those of you that have taken the time to talk to me, I appreciate it. And thank you very much. Thank you.
How about an announcement? We have an announcement to make, a brief announcement on travel. Stacy?
Is there room for more for this? Can't hear her.
They got this. They make that announcement from back there.
Still didn't.
Did everyone hear that?
No.
Okay, I'm going to say it again. The flights for Aerotech and DFS are filling up fast. If you're planning to go on R&R, you need to go buy your ticket now. The other area she spoke to was on Tuesday. Aerotech and DFS?
No, just DFS.
Okay, DFS?
No.
DFS only.
She said.
I said Aerotech or DFS are booking up.
Gotta get your tickets, there you go.
But regarding flying on Tuesday,
Flying on Tuesday.
as of now, it's only DFS, correct? Right.
DFS flies on Tuesday. This is the high season for vacations for a lot of contractors. Scrape your money up, get it together, buy your ticket now, because you may not be able to get a ticket out of here. There are several other contractors within Afghanistan that use DFS and Aerotech. It's high season.
Did the price go up?
No. Still the same. The last thing that she said was that she's going to be going on R&R. So Stacey's leaving, and Jennifer will be in her spot filling in. So any questions, you'll be able to speak with Jennifer about travel.
Okay, I think, is Steve on night shift? Steve, go?
Yeah, he's on next shift.
Okay, what about Stan? Is he here?
Right here.
Yeah. There is over there.
Come on over there.
All right, yeah, this is, yeah.
We have the Visa card nominations.
And what we have is several of the guys actually left comments along with the nominations, assisting the females with the move. He gave 100% for the move, plus had a great attitude. His work ethic is great. Helps employees on all personal leaves, and hard working, always willing to do his part at all times. So congratulations, Mr. Fieseler, as a staff.
In the house.
I really want to say
Now, normally my children, hey, tomorrow.
keep on doing it because we want to recognize employees that are out there doing this kind of work, and especially employees that are helping others. Thank you. Having said that, you have it.
I don't. We're going to go ahead and start out with with the timesheet.
I'm going to give you the agenda for the evening. We have three types of training that needs to be accomplished. We have timesheet training, and we have security training. That's why this was a mandatory meeting. We have to accomplish this. Everyone should receive one of these, and on the back there is a sign-up sheet. Now a sheet where you must sign, and we got to turn this thing back in. You can keep the top part, but the back part we need back. We need that back. Does everyone have one? Okay, let's get something in everybody's hand regarding this security training. It's critically important that this be accomplished. It's part of what you need to continue to maintain your interim or final secret clearance. There is an annual training that's required. Okay? I'll just read the front of it. We are required annually to conduct a security refresher briefing to remind you of your responsibilities of how to maintain your security clearance. There were a couple of options available for this. We could dedicate an entire hour to nothing but the information inside of here, threat awareness, all of that kind of good stuff. I'm about to dedicate about 7 minutes. But in order for me to dedicate 7 minutes to this, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and sign the back of it. And I'm gonna give you the Reader's Digest version. Make sure you sign the back of it and dated today, which is 16 May. Yeah, 16 May. It's gonna take you all about 5 minutes to sign it. Okay? And please sign it where I know I can recognize your signature, and print it. Print your name, and sign it. I know it just says employee candidate signature, but print your name and sign it.
Yes.
Print your name legibly so that we can give y'all credit for this, okay? Anyone doesn't have one? Anybody got one? You have one, Nick? Do you have a copy of this? You good? Okay. All right, while you're going through that exercise, let's talk. I'm going to keep talking while you're signing, while you're getting it ready. Yes, sir. Pardon?
Yep.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir. We need to initial everything.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, this is for you. Print your name. I'm sorry, I see it. I see it, I'm sorry. I see it to the left. To the right, I'm sorry. That was too close to me. Yeah. Yeah, print your name. And put your initials to the right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it was something I was forgetting. Thank you.
You need new glasses?
Yeah, I scratched these up already. Okay. Put your initials to the right and employ initials. You got the air conditioners on in here? Yeah. I hope so. Go ahead and take your time, go through there, put your initials on there, and give me your signature. Okay. All right, while we're doing that, I'll give you,
Where it says employee
this
candidate.
version of physical security. Some of these things you know because that's part of your duties every day. All U.S. employees must wear badges. You wear badges here. You're not really exposed to classified information. But if you are, you're going to have this as a reference for those types of things. Threat awareness, if you feel you may have been targeted in any way, please contact Miss Busby if you feel you've been threatened. Okay? If you've been threatened, if you feel that you have been threatened by external forces, let's see. If you feel you may have been targeted in any way, please contact Miss Busby. And what they mean when they say targeted, someone from approaches you and asks you information regarding what you do, asking you for classified information, those kinds of things. Did anybody remember taking this briefing? Huh? Okay, do you remember anything from it? Good.
Mr. Hardy, I got a question.
Sure.
Right here. Would you have a clearance already, you're not sponsored, you still have to fill it out?
Absolutely. Okay, it's a refresher. You know from having your clearance for a while, you have to do this every year. They made it really easy for you. All you got to do is kind of read it and sign it, and put your initials in it. All you're doing is saying that you're acknowledging receipt of the refresher training, which is this information here.
I'm gonna charge you some.
We just want you, and you have it available to you. So how close are we getting to people putting their initials on there? Because we're gonna take these up. We're gonna take these up. It's gonna be a real kind of training kind of night. Okay. These are things that we have to accomplish, rather than. Yeah. Doesn't matter left or right. Yeah, would someone assist me in collecting this so we can get on to the next topic? We are jamming a lot of stuff in this 1 hour tonight. Any assistance that you can give us to expedite it would be greatly appreciated. Would be greatly appreciated. I guarantee you, we are saving you a lot of aggravation by jamming all this in one spot. Yeah. Rest assured, I feel your frustration about this. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible. All I want is the sign-up sheet on the back.
Is that it? Yeah. Here, I thought I was your favorite.
I've never done it. Just refresh. Let you know when they're going to school, all that kind of good stuff. Your individual responsibility. I am not an FSO.
Are we getting close to the end of this? Okay, because we have a little timesheet training to go with it. Most of you received timesheet training during the month of April with Georgianne.
Yes.
Nod your head, yes.
Yes.
Oh, write it in. Okay. So when Georgianne goes through this again, there's a small piece that she needs to add. Once she adds that piece, we're done. So make sure we get your name on everything, print it and sign it, so we know that you were here. What we're taking care of are mandated training items from our corporate office. We could have nickel and dimed everybody, and over the course of 2 weeks, we accomplished all of this, but you guys have been through it all. If it were new training, we would handle it differently. This is refresher, recurring training. Now, things that you will see every year. How many people do we have that's still working on the initials and the signature? Do we have anyone that's still working with it? And okay, when you finish it, could you get it up here? Get it up here to us, because we're waiting to get all of them. Georgianne, you on deck? Come on down. You're our next contestant. Another price is right. Okay. How many we got back here?
Everybody fill out their time sheets for this week. Up to date. I know they're late. Who recognized that there was a new coach?
Okay, let's direct our attention to Georgianne. She said she could name this student in 3 minutes.
Alright, so nobody realized there's new codes on the time sheets.
Yes, we did.
Spent 2 days trying to get them to you. We got like 6 people. I knew that would happen. Well, there is. I'm just going to go through this really quick. There's about 5 or 6 of you that have not had this. And if you need more training than what we're going to do right now, come see me. Get rid of the get rid of the red pens and all those other funny colors you got out there. We need blue or black, preferably black. Blue's okay. No scribbling out any kind of mistakes. One line through it, initial it, rewrite it in a proper place. What else can I say? We do them daily. I know that's recently a challenge because everybody wants to go home, doesn't want to come back to the case band. But we need to do them daily. Skip me anything. Okay. 12-hour workday. Okay, you're not doing that right now, but we're still based on getting paid a 12-hour workday. The first 40 hours are recorded on your timesheet as either or. R70 or PN7. That's our most recent new code. Both are uplifted so that at the beginning of the week, you will get your 40 hours uplift. Any questions on that? You're all doing really good on that, by the way. Once you hit the 40 hours, you're going to move on down to the pay types R and P and W. That's all kind of old news, and even the new hires kind of caught on to that, so I don't think there's any question there. Okay, so you know the 2 top, actually they should be the 2 top codes on your timesheet for the first 40, second 2 after that. And if anybody doesn't have that, let me know, we'll fix it. PN7 basically just like B&W, except it's uplifting. These are your new, this is the new job number you have on your time sheet. That's probably why you didn't recognize it, because you didn't know the old one, you wouldn't know the new one. And I tried to tell everybody that, but nobody would believe me, and they all didn't know what the difference was. Well, they still got P and 7 in ours, yes, they do. But this is broken down differently because of the extension into the new contract. This is just a breakdown, the FGAP versus the our task order. This is our option year. Those have changed since last week. And that's the only difference on your time sheet, is this job number. Everything else looks the same. We got new codes for R&R too, but they don't work. So when they work, we'll use them. I've got 2 people going on R&R this coming week. We'll make something. But basically, you don't do them on your own anyways. You're going to do them with me. So there's really no problem there. And I can't give it to you this all week. Everybody understand the 15-day R&R versus the 18-day? If you only went 15 days, you get paid 13. Basically, it's like you never left. You would just continue, day off, get paid. It's all based on a 6 and 1, not a 4 and 1. If you go beyond that, you're going to deal with 8 hours P&W for travel time and probably an LOP in there somewhere. That would be the only days that you would reduce your 72 hours. These are just time sheets examples, and they do have the wrong codes in them because I didn't get a chance to change it. They have the old codes, but the pay types are the same. If you worked way back when, this is what your time sheet looked like. You never did get to use the P&W or the P&7 when you had P&7 because you were working 12 hours a day. So everything went under a pay line. Now it would be either R70 or R. And you might get back there again. Okay, this is basically, if you look on the right, we have two lines, and mine are split. Sorry about that. Yours aren't on your time sheet. So we have 2 lines that are going to equal 40, and 2 lines on the bottom that are going to equal 32. I think you've already seen all that. Just pay attention to your pay types, in case, because Deltic has a way of scrambling. This one nobody likes. We are recording site hours on our timesheet. In other words, the travel time to and from is all P&W or P&7. Your hours actually should match your monitor lead. They keep track of your hours. You do get paid for, well, we don't have it, but you do get paid for 15 minutes that you come in here for your meeting, and then basically you don't post until like 6:45. So that's when your day starts again. I don't know what girls are on. You just get up and whatever. Okay. Make sure you make any kind of notes, days off, anything that doesn't equal 12. Make sure you sign and date, but not before Friday, or Thursday's okay if you have Friday off. Okay, examples of when to use P&W and P&7. If you go to the DFAC, which you're allowed to do, if you spend an hour at the DFAC, that would be P&7 because it's away from your site. Doesn't mean you won't get paid for it, it just that it isn't site working hours. Early release, the second day under P&W. Usually it's at the end of the week, so it would be P&W. Otherwise, you're not going to make your 72 hours. What we don't pay for. You want to run away during the day, get a haircut? Nah, we're not going to pay you. If they allow you to do it, go ahead if you want to do it, but deduct an hour or however long it's going to take you. Or the PX. Or if you oversleep, you're going to get hours deducted for that. And then I still need a comment in your bottom comment box. Or if you leave early before you're released. And the other is medical, because we do not have any sick time available to us. This is just an example. Somebody who wanted to run to the PX, they ended up with 71 hours per week. Just make a comment, make a comment, 1 hour personal time. Okay, medical. There will be no hours recorded for time spent to see the medic, even if you leave the site, go to the medic, and go back. So any time spent away from the site is going to, for medical reasons, gets deducted. If you're sick, you're supposed to report to work in the morning and see the medic. And if he gives you bed rest, then go home and do what you're told. Now, if you choose to stay in bed and tell your roommates or whatever that I'm sick, I'm not coming in, okay, either way you're not going to get paid. The difference between the two is if you see the medic, it's an excused absence. If you do not see the medic, it's unexcused absence. And too many unexcused absences is going to get you in trouble. Comments, like I said, anything, whether it's being sick, personal time, oversleeping, anything that doesn't come out to 12 hours or that's strange on your timesheet, I need a comment so I know what's going on. Emergency leave, I think, well, we have a bulletin over there about the emergency leave. And I think everybody knows that they by now should have given all that information to their family at home in case something happens. And the instructions on what the family should do to contact you to get a Red Cross message to us. When you go out on emergency leave, the expense is on you. You need to buy your own ticket. Now, depending on the situation, if it's a death, or if it's a requirement from the doctor that you be there, upon you returning to site and showing the proper documentation, they will reimburse you your airfare, and they will pay you 40 hours at base rate, which is a lot. Airfare is worth more. Anybody confused? Anybody got a question?
One quick question. Will any of this timesheet stuff change when we find out about our new contract? Or will any of this information change with the new contract?
I don't know anything about the new contract, but I assume.
That's what I was hearing.
I haven't heard any good news like they added sick time or any. I haven't
That's kind of
heard a thing. So for today, it still stands. Anybody else?
Doesn't some of the emergencies fall under bereavement? Or how does that work?
You still need a death certificate. Yeah. The Red Cross, it's documented, but what the Red Cross says, except we're not having much luck with it here in Bagram, but ordinarily, it will get you out of here in a rush. Versus people getting bumped and all that, but I guess we can have a problem there. The airlines don't seem to have any respect for the Red Cross messages, I guess.
I know, but you have to wait until you physically get your certificate.
Personnel carrier, personnel car.
Site with documentation.
Yep.
Scott, we need the decimal.
Yeah, I got the
They need like 30 days to finally produce, it's not immediate. And I've seen where that's extended to a week.
Sorry.
Anybody else? Okay, I gotta shut her down. Good.
Thanks, Ms. Junior. Thank you.
Bravo.
All right, I guess we're still waiting for Mr. Harvey to come up. I think he's got another presentation. I've been here a week and a half, and I've been out and about observing, and I really think that we've got a good team here. We've got a lot of hard, dedicated workers here. And I just want to personally thank you for what you've done. Many of you have been here for a long time. Some of you almost a year. And you're getting ready to leave. But those who are near the end of your tour, and you're not going to stay with us. I just, even though I've only been here a week and a half, I've heard a lot of good things. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for the hard work. Those who have the halfway point, those I know some of you are getting ready to go R&R. Well, enjoy your R&R. I hope you come down and join us. And those of you that are new, I think there's only two that are newer than me, right over here. Those of you that are new, that I look for a good year, and I know you're going to give us your best. And we've got a really great team here. There are some things that I see in some areas that we can improve in, and I'm going to work hard to try to make those improvements. I don't consider them changes, I consider them improvements. I've got a lot of suggestions since I've been here, and I really, really like that, and I appreciate that. And if you've given me a suggestion and it hasn't been implemented, well, a couple of reasons. It's because maybe I'm only the assistant site manager, and I've got a couple of bosses. And the other thing, sometimes it takes time to look to do things to make it better. But, I really respect each and every one of you. I respect what you do. And I kind of work on the team concept and participative management. That's my style. And I've been stuck in the office learning all these reports and learning about how to make all these conference calls. But before too long, I'll be out there and I'll be joining you on the line. And I'm going to spend some time out there with you. And I want to hear from each and every one. Still waiting for Harvey. Can I, the new guy, only been here a week and a half, but can I try to answer the questions or concerns? Does anybody have anything?
You don't want to go to the You don't want nobody to ask no questions, no concerns. That's the wrong question to ask.
Saved by the bell.
Everybody was reasonably calm.
We planned to have. Do you want to do it?
And you got some extra one?
No, I'm just going to take some.
No. Not yet, sir. All right. Oh, man. Woo.
Already would let him answer my questions.
Mr. Harvey,
You say yeah? All right. What we got this evening is... Okay. Welcome again. Hold your welcome for just a little bit.
It's not that bad.
I've got tonight I want to pass out your letters for your completion bonus.
Yay.
Okay. We've worked with this. There is some decimal point opportunity. So if you see a black mark on there, get rid of the last two decimal points. Okay, that means it's cents. All right. Those of you who don't understand decimal points,
Okay, anyway, I'll explain it to you when I hand it to you, so you won't be confused.
As long as it's not 4.
No, there are no negative decimal points, okay? Yeah, we got 2 more decimal points, too many on the far end. Had to do with the locking of the spreadsheet. But I didn't want to hold this any longer. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about good news to come.
Good news.
Everyone in this room right now that's on this contract will be eligible for the new bonus program. Everybody that's on the contract today. That bonus program was kind of shared with you a few weeks back. Everyone here today will be eligible for the new bonus program. Essentially, from May the 12th, last Thursday, going forward, everyone that's here will be eligible for the new bonus program. Your bonus was calculated based on the contract year. Everybody knows I've been kind of shared that with you, right? You got the contract and you have the employment agreement. Okay? We come to the end of the other contract last week. So we want to settle up with everybody in terms of the completion bonus. All right? Now, anytime after last Thursday, going forward, it's going to be part of our new bonus program. Everybody understand me when I say that? Okay, Mr. Russell back there like, I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not agreeing with you.
Okay,
I'm
well,
still on another employment agreement.
beg pardon?
I'm still on another employment agreement. Bonus to be out at the end.
Yeah, it's paid out according to your current employment agreement, which stated that the bonuses would be paid out and prorated to the end of the contract year.
Okay.
The end of the contract. You look at your employment agreement. It'll say that.
What if we had to sign anything for this last one? We haven't signed any new employment agreement either.
No. Okay. We're talking about the contract. The contract versus the employment agreement. The contract with URS and the Air Force, the first year ended 11 May. Okay? So the bonus program attached to the employment agreement that you're currently under, that bonus program ended with the contract year of May 11th. Everybody follow me, because I'm going to make sure we have some clear understanding that the bonus program stopped last week. That was associated with the first year of the contract relationship between URS and the Air Force. Okay? Yes, sir.
What does that mean with regard to the remainder of the bonus for the employment agreement?
We're changing the bonus
In other words,
program.
the remainder of the agreement,
The remainder of your employment agreement,
that bonus has been, we're going to forego that? We just replace it with?
we're replacing it with a new bonus program.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. No, not yet. I'm not being smart either.
We didn't have to sign anything? I mean,
Yeah, you're gonna have to sign some stuff. All right. Here's where we are with the new. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try this one more time.
We understand.
I know folk up in here understand. I'm talking to the amen corner in the back. Let me digest to my dialect. I need your help, please. It's hot in here. So if you guys can help me, I can help us get out of here. I promise. But I need to make sure we have understanding around that.
Just shut up and drive on.
I wish I could give you all the details on this paper right here, but I can't. But I needed to speak to you, to the bonus program, if nothing else, because I'm getting ready to hand you a sheet that has your bonus pay. And I want to make sure you understood that it was calculated from yonder, last year, all the way to May 11th of last week. May 12th, okay, thank you. Because the $1 million question is, how are we going to have a bonus program from May 13th to the end of my employment agreement? Absolutely. But it's going to be different. That's why you're being paid out. So we're selling the account on the bonus. So we can give you another bonus, retention bonus program, okay? Okay. And the next one is better than the one we just finished now. From my perspective, you may see it differently. So we have some enhancements. Yes, sir. No, I can't share the enhancements.
But you know the enhancements.
Oh, absolutely.
Why can't you share them?
Because they have not been approved by the CEO of the corporation.
So then they're just
That is
words.
what we're waiting on. We are waiting on somebody, we're waiting on the CEO
Smoke
of
and
the
mirrors.
corporation to approve the monetary expenditures associated with the new bonus program. We have every expectation that it will be approved exactly as it's presented. Unless he wakes up on the wrong side of the bed, then they should be approved. But I couldn't, I couldn't give this to you and not give you that information. Okay? All right, if everybody's kind of understanding that piece, that's all that I want. Yes, sir.
Is the bonus program included with our $60,000, or is it more than our $60,000 on top of it, or is it a part of our $60,000?
It is a part of your total compensation. I don't like to get into that 60 now, because it may be more, certainly not going to be less. But the bonus is tied into your total compensation.
More smoke and mirrors.
All right, I'm getting ready to call the name out. You can come on down and be the next contestant.
You gotta protect that recorder. Do what you can.
Yeah. Okay.
If I see
called your
wrestling,
name.
somebody will jump in.
I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need some help from you and yeah. We want to get these out quickly.
Are these new bonuses going to be based on our anniversary date, or the date that
Okay. Donald Sanders.
It's all over. He's gone.
Boy, I want his.
Is it mine?
Roger Mitchell.
Gone.
What do you mean gone?
Daryl Norton.
Hold on.
Did you ever think of doing it alphabetical?
Okay. Eric Russell. Oh, now, sir. Aura. There you go, Aura. Dave Moon. Mr. Moon. Ron Stool. Mr. Stool. Yes.
Old timers first. Stoidle.
Sam Troppin. Hey.
Old timers first. Isaac, he's doing such a good job. Oh, we can tell.
John Mitchell.
We can tell what rank we are by this.
Isaac Watson. Adam Simmons. Alan Gone.
Yeah.
Yo.
Man, Ollie.
Thank you, sir. Eugene. Miss Gibbs. Marlon
Then
Hughes.
you're the first. Oh,
Marlon. He on night shift. Dwight. Terrell.
old school. Old school.
Steve
My boy
Cuthbert.
Blue.
Burst.
Oh God, Converse. Nice
Mr.
job.
Moxley.
Mr. 55 miles an hour.
David Cook.
Here, they can nominate,
There you go. Mark Harrison. Night shift. Emil. Albert. Grant Carrier.
Night shift.
Night shift. Robert Davies. You got way too much. I want to cut. Marlon Godwin. Marlon.
He's still here.
Montessa. Derek Patterson. Disapproved. Resubmit 90 days in triple. Derek. Yeah, Derek and Ray. Luther. Oh, I know I need to get There you go, Luther. Congratulations. Thanks for hanging in. Leonard Isaac, anybody seen him?
Nope, he's
Right here.
absent.
There you go. Stan Fieseler. Mr. Fieseler. Oh, okay.
He left you.
There you go. Linda Christian.
That's right here.
That's not what you
Okay. All right, you need to take this back to Frank. Frank didn't have a good day. Frank